Lab number 38. In this lab we will continue development of our technical maintenance assistant application, and right now when we finished this demo mode UI part, it's good time actually to move our app to a real emulator, I mean Android emulator. So let's try to build and deploy our app to emulator. The same we will do for our MobileFirst platform. So first of all, before we will continue with Android, inside Eclipse we will need to install one more plugin, and we will use for that Eclipse Marketplace. The plugin called Android Development Tools, so just type ADT in Find. And then click Go. And then install the second one, Android Development Tools for Eclipse. While it's installing, I can close everything that is not needed anymore for us. Yeah, we can actually confirm installation here. And restart our Eclipse. Now we need to configure this plugin. I will open Preferences and point it to our SDK location. Just like this, Home IBM Dev SDK, Android SDK Linux, and click Apply. So we can use one of those, so let it be 22nd. We will need to configure it later. We don't need to install anything extra, so this can be closed. Let's go back to our workspace. And basically now, next thing that we will need to do, we will replace Android icon and splash screen. We'll do it by replacing files inside the res folder, inside our native Android folder, and we will take those icons and splash screen from our host machine, folder lab38 files. So we will take splash screen from there. First of all, copy it and place it inside drawable with replacing splash screen that is there. And then we will take icon and place it inside drawable XHDPI for our device, I mean emulator. And then we will also copy together thumbnail and icon and put them inside our common folder, images, with replacing everything that is there. Those two will be responsible for our icon inside MobileFirst Platform operational console. So now we can do actually build and deploy a MobileFirst Platform development server. Server will be launched again because we were restarting our Eclipse. So let's wait a bit. As you can see, our app is deployed, but we have several issues here near Android folder. Let's inspect them. So unresolved target Android 21, and this is fully correct because we have either 19, either 22. So let's navigate to Android folder inside nav and change the target in Android manifest to 22nd, just like here. And let's also change actually project properties to build with appropriate target, again 22nd. Just like this, and you see that our error is now gone. So we need to rebuild, of course, our project once again. So let's do it on the for Android this time. And while it's building, actually let's launch our emulator. So now we can install our app here inside Android emulator, and we will do it in the following way. We'll navigate down to Android native project and we will launch Android application right here. Most probably we'll get timeout because our emulator is quite slow inside VM and we need to increase timeout connection, but let's see. No, actually it's launched, everything is okay. We don't need to monitor output for now, so we saw that splash screen is there. Let's check also the button, icon. Yes, icon is also here, so this is a good sign. And basically we have our app working here, which is pretty good. We can also use demo mode, so application looking exactly the same as in a web browser, which is totally good. And basically let's anyway increase timeout for further poses because our emulator is quite slow. So for doing that we need to go to Android, the DMS, and change this ADB connection timeout to something like this, 60,000. Yeah, so it will be more enough for other builds. So now if you have even a slow PC, it will be okay to run this build and deploy on Android device within Eclipse. So on this step, our lab number 38 is finished. Thank you.